Principal ADIT and Convener ESII cell. Mr. Nitin Macwan, Manager Incubation and CSR, NESCO Limited. Dr. YD Patel, Co-Convener ESII cell. Participants from CVMU constituent colleges, teachers, on behalf of Charutar Vidya Mandal University's Entrepreneurship, Startup, Incubation and Innovation Cell, that is ESII cell, myself, Dr. VC Pandya, welcome you all on a webinar of i2i and startups. This online webinar is organized by SSIP cell of A.D. Patel Institute of Technology, a constituent college of CVM University. Charutar Vidya Mandal University has 20 constituent colleges with more than 10,000 students and more than 500 faculty members. This event is possible with the blessings from Engineer Sri Bhikubhai B. Patel, President of CVM University, and with constant motivation and support of Dr. Vishal Singh, Convener ESII cell. ESII cell is developed at CVM University to encourage the activities of entrepreneurship, student startups. It will develop incubation center and innovation project. Students from any faculty, maybe from engineering, it may be from commerce, management, arts, basic and applied science, pharmaceutical science, Ayurveda, or literature and law. But if he has some innovative idea, he or she will be encouraged for developing his or her idea into a product under this common ecosystem. Under the leadership of Dr. Vishal Singh, Convener ESII cell, these events are organizing to encourage such innovators so that students come forward and present their ideas. Let me introduce our today's speaker, Mr. Nitin Macwan. Mr. Nitin Macwan has more than 17 years of experience in the key areas of social enterprise development, NGOs, Section 8, and farmer producers organizations. He has more than 8 years of experience working with startup ecosystem in Gujarat. He holds bachelor degree in business administration and masters in social work from Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar. He has played a key role in implementation of various projects with Caritas India, he was Aga Khan Foundation, NABARD, Gujarat Tribal Development Department, Gandhinagar District Cooperative Milk Producers Union, etc. He was leading consulting team of IEC to inaugurate Chief Minister's 10-point program for tribal development in Gujarat. He is a passionate professional for promotion of startups and entrepreneurs. At present, he is heading NESCO Foundation, NESCO Incubation Center at NESCO Foundation for Innovation and Development. We welcome you, sir. Now I request Mr. Nitin Macwan to enlighten us with his speech on i2i and startups. Mr. Nitin Macwan, sir, please.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Pandya. I thank you, Dr. Vishal Singh, Dr. Yaswant Bhai Patel, and all the faculty members, HODs, deans, those who are uh, here on screen, here on this webinar. Friends, today I would like to discuss on what is a I2I. When we say I2I means I, आंख से आंख मिलाना, यही होता है. But we know there is a good I2I contact should be developed by a startup or an entrepreneur within him or herself. So today I will enlighten some of my knowledge, some of my experience, personal experience, how a startup can think while from the scratch to the scale, starting from the idea to implementation. So for me, I2I means not only I2I, idea to implementation, but there are so many meanings that today we will discuss. We'll try to understand, and after that we will try to put on our implementation so that we can develop our own ecosystem within a ADIT, within a very good cell that is convened by Dr. Vishal Singh. I'm very happy. Such kind of cell is very good to promote student startups. So the speed that you have developed, nurture within ADIT is very good. I'll share my screen to show some slides. Then we also enjoy one video how I2I can run over the ecosystem. Yeah, sir, hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, friends. So first of all, I congratulate all of you because you all are having a responsibility, not only a teaching, but you are in era of teaching startups, teaching and passionate college students, not to go for only kind of seeking a job, but yes, you are providing a space to them how we can nurture our own idea. So I2I, what basic mean that we understand that is idea to implementation. Definitely from the idea to the implementation level, there are multiple stages that we have to pass. There are multiple challenges that we have to face. There are multiple kind of turbulence, ups and downs will be there. We have to understand the each stage so that our idea definitely can germinate and then can give a very good fruit to the society, to the community. Idea to innovation, yes, friend, because once the idea is there, the idea will shape up by your faculty support, by your mentor. The idea will shape up in a very good innovation and will create a healthy society while with a very good product that you want to put in the market. Third is idea to incubation. Once you have idea, it's required incubation because idea is good. दिमाग में बहुत सारा ideas आता है, but the thing is how we are putting, how we are shaping up, that is very much required. So idea to incubation, and then it is idea to investment. This all 4 to 5 I2I should be understood by each of us, because whenever we are having either a startup or any project or any kind of task, we should understand what exactly I want to do, why I want to do, when I want to do, and how I want to do. So this is what about inclusive integrated steps in I2I. Once the idea to implementation is there, definitely there are some innovation, and again I2I that's related to innovation to investment. Very good innovation will bring more investment. If the innovation is not viable, it will zero down. The innovation will provide a right information because it is very necessary. So whatever you are doing, it should be in a proper way of paper. Putting on a paper that itself a challenging task. बहुत सेम आइडिया हर दिमाग में आता है, लेकिन वो आइडिया को पेपर पे लाके फिर उसको इनोवेशन में कन्वर्ट करना, इट्स अ वेरी टफ टास्क. And another recently is very trendy, that is I2I, innovation to intellectual. When we say about this is my idea, how it is protected. This is my innovation, how it is protected. So our idea should be linked to the IPR, intellectual property rights. Let me share something what I realized in my startup, because I had my own startup and we had a very good business in organic mango when we deal with 10,000 farmer. So at that time, what I had faced, I'm putting across you so that this is a real example. When we are not doing with a proper planning, then we get fail also. So first of all, to think on particular idea, we should also try to think on particular risk. So idea and a risk come together. So first eyes, ये 7 आंख बोलते eyes should be open. हाँ, 1 by 1 आपको हर एक चीज ओपन करना पड़ेगा. ये जो 7 दीवार है आपको खुला रखना पड़ेगा, so that you can understand exactly how I am growing, how my co-founder is growing, how my business is growing. So in idea to implementation and innovation, first and prime most I is a courage. सो बहुत सारे दिमाग में सोच आती है, आइडिया आती है, तो इच आइडिया को थोड़ा फोकस करे, हाँ, थोड़ा चांस दे, शायद वो आइडिया आपका दिमाग और आपके अगेन इट विल कम इन अ प्रॉपर प्लान एंड वो एक दुनिया बदल सकती है. कभी क्या होता है, वी आर नॉट थिंकिंग बियॉन्ड आउट ऑफ बॉक्स. समटाइम्स ओके ये क्यों यार, ठीक है नहीं करना चाहिए, बट लेट अस चैट. बहुत सारी हम लोग गॉसिप करते हैं, लेट अस चैट अवर ओन आइडिया. यार मेरे को ऐसा ऐसा आइडिया आ रहता है. So everybody will laugh one time, but it will shape up. Second I that is very important, we call as empathy. Sympathy नहीं दिखाना है, empathy, professional attitude towards your own idea. Point out what exactly a idea mean. उसका पेन क्या है, पॉइंट क्या है, मतलब how you are understanding your idea by your own self. Because people will ask, people will laugh. At that time, you are very clear that this is what I want to do. This is what my individual target is. And then automatically it will be a shape up. Third, that is a focus. सोच लिया, कर लिया, अगर focus नहीं है, it will fail. So when we talk about idea to implementation, this focus, test your ideas in a protected space. हर किसी को हर चीज बताई नहीं जाती ना, लेकिन ऐसा भी नहीं कि कोई भी ऐसा नहीं है जिसको कुछ भी बताया ना जा सके. So there are a space where we have protected ourselves. We feel that okay, this is fine. Share your idea, groom your idea, incubate your idea, and then focus your idea. And there is a requirement of agility, speed. This is a time of digital India, digitization, not face to face, but yes, I2I is there. So good plans are not made on paper only, but in a reality. बहुत सारे friends क्या करते हैं, they are putting and writing everything, but then closing the chapters and then forgetting everything. Why? That was not focused, no? So if it is really sense to you, then in reality, what is exactly the idea mean? That is a fourth I. Now fifth I definitely is a teamwork. Team, not together we can everyone achieve more. Many times we read this, but it's a very tough to implement. So when there is an idea emerge in your founder, ask her or him, let this is my idea यार, चलो कुछ करते हैं. Okay, so that when you're working in a college, one project, so accept everybody's idea to boost your own idea. So that is called we call as a network, a teamwork. And definitely there is a determination. अगर determined आप नहीं है, it's not focused, because everybody born with some kind of goal or mission, but whenever it is sparked, at that time it works. बहुत सारे यंगस्टर को होता है कि यार चलो प्यार हो जाता है, ये हो जाता है, क्या ये वो स्पार्क होना, वो जो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. So in this kind of field of ecosystem innovation, this is very important. So if one time when it is sparked, at that time we'll have to pick up. एक बार वो स्पार्क हो गया तो गाड़ी स्टार्ट हो जाती है. स्पार्क होना चाहिए, लेकिन स्पार्क ही नहीं होगा, आइडिया ही नहीं आएगा, I won't believe that it will work. And last, very important, that is a feedback. देखो दिमाग में कुछ भी आता है, you get kind of revert with the friends and get reply from them, get feedback, get how and when, and that question should be also answered by your colleagues, your friends. So automatically your experience, your level of understanding on I2I will be increased. So here I'll ask Dr. Pandya sir to show a small video. Then we'll continue the same. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay.
Sir, is the screen visible?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
visible.
Yes.
So I can start my your video now. The ideation phase is the easy part of an innovation program. You will discover that you usually have enough ideas in terms of quantity, but necessarily of good enough quality. Building concepts and projects helps you further investigate and evaluate ideas showing high potential and actually implement them. The goal of the back end of innovation is to build the pre-pipeline for implementation by investigating if it is feasible and worth it from different points of view, technical, financial, strategical. To keep up the transparency, Hype's platform always shows you the links to the strategic. The ideation phase is the concept of internal experts and team of your subject matter experts, whereas the evaluation team tends to be made up of experts and business representatives. Hype allows you to involve internal experts as well as target groups that sit outside of your organization to ensure that the concept is examined from all business relevant points of view. The selection of templates which you yourself can customize allows you to determine what is going to be elaborated and evaluated in detail. At the end of the concept phase, you can decide whether the concept should be rejected, whether it needs more work, is ready for direct implementation, or should move on to the project phase. You can start a project from scratch or based on one or several concepts as well as additional sources like inspirations and ideas. Depending on your requirements, the project can follow a traditional stage phase model or an iterative spiral stage phase process, which can be adapted to your needs. To describe a project on top of the basic information, you can indicate which unit it comes from, which one it is benefiting from, where the budget comes from, and which technology area, market, and target it concerns. To organize your work, you can create milestones with underlying tasks. You always have a person in charge of a task, as well as a designated milestone assignee. The software enables you to track the progress made. You can also capture financial information based on costs and revenues and automatically calculate the potential profit. You have the possibility to plan your budget, adjust it, and indicate what has been implemented. Finally, a project allows you to organize meetings, document them, see who's attending them, and share minutes and reports. To make your project managers' lives easier, Hype can tie into your infrastructure, interfacing with your existing project management tools. To stay on track of your concepts and project pipeline, we provide a vast selection of pre-built dashboards. Furthermore, the Hype KPI toolkit enables you to build a unique KPI landscape matching your organizational structure. More information about us and our products on our website, hypeinnovation.com. And don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and YouTube.
Okay, now you can. Just hold on. Okay, am I audible? No.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's discuss on exactly what are the different kind of steps coming in between idea to implementation, because it's very uh, important when the idea get germinated by one student or one faculty or any entrepreneur. It should be shape up in a proper way. क्योंकि अगर the idea is good, the market potential is good, then we should support the idea to get out of that box. So, first prime most important, how the idea germinate. Either it is by your own thought, yeah, somebody has informed that this can be done. Sometime what happen? Many friends have the idea, but they themselves do not do anything, and they pass and pass, passing the pass. Then okay, it's coming to me, but I strike and I spark on that particular idea. Definitely I'll apply my experience on that. So not like that, just because someone has suggested an idea themselves, it does not mean that they are always the right person to see it through to completion. Because many good managers, many good people, they give you good idea, but doesn't mean that it will be a complete stage. So first stage of this idea to implementation, it's very much should be understand, like who has germinated this, how it came in exist. This is very important. अगर ये आपको पता है, अगर आपका खुद का आइडिया है, तो definitely you will have the pre and post, everything is there. But it is by someone, then we'll have to understand the pros and cons. Second, that is scrutiny of all aspect. Once idea is click, okay, this is my idea, this is my innovation, this is my niche of the product, और ये मैं करना चाहता हूँ, और ये मेरा goal है, vision है, then it should be scrutinized by all aspect, like a target audience कौन होगा, potential value of this idea, how it will run in my viability of my own business, what are the different kind of risk. दिमाग में आइडिया तो आया, लेकिन whether it is a demand based or not, whether people or client उनको चाहते हैं कि नहीं. when we as engineer we think okay ऐसे ऐसे कर दूंगा ऐसा हो जाएगा, लेकिन वो जरूरी है कि नहीं, बाजार में उसका नीड है कि नहीं. So this all aspect will have to scrutinize. Most important, that is a market viability. कौन लेगा, क्या करेगा, कहाँ से बिजनेस आएगा, ये अगर पहले से ही सोचा जाता तो इट विल save a lot of energy of yours and also of the others, those who are already in a market. Third step, it's very important. Earlier I also mentioned, that is of feedback. When you are thinking on some particular idea, whether it is okay for market, competitors, everything is there, but again you will have to approach to the different kind of stakeholder, different kind of clients, whether you want to develop a machine for a deaf and dumb boy or girl, but you will have to approach a deaf and dumb boy or girl, whether it is a requirement of his or her or not. So what are the different kind of tools available already in a market where I am thinking on the same model. So मेरे similar competitors कौन है, how they are doing, and what are the innovation that they don't have and I have. So that's all coming in the feedback. So you can take a feedback from your friends, the similar competitors, your faculty guide, your mentors, and the available incubation center, those who are ready to provide service to exactly, they will say, भाई ये idea चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा, because they have the kind of ecosystem and experience. Feedback
I think, sir, your voice.
You're old.
Ah, ah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Now it is audible.
My
In between the, your voice was not
okay.
audible.
So net was my. I mean
Yes.
so.
Okay.
What
Okay.
I was discussing about this fourth point, very important. There is a feedback reaction. So whenever you are asking for a feedback to your, different stakeholder, your friends, your mentor, your guide, your faculty, you should take only positive things. Many times, many things, ideas are good, but somebody give reaction negatively, then we also divert our own idea in a different kind of stroke. So that is also failure. So we have to anticipate exactly what need of my idea, how it will run in a market. So all stuff together will create a very good ecosystem within yourself. So then you will decide a short term and long term plan on your idea. How I will go, कहाँ से मैं start करूँगा या करूँगी, किसको अप्रोच करूँगा, उसमें और मेरे को किसकी हेल्प चाहिए. ये सारी चीजें कब आता है, जब आप किसी को बताओगे तब आएगा. When you will ask to somebody, then they will say 2-3 more points. So this feedback reaction is very important. उसके बाद आता है, now you are coming to a hard reality, what was in your mind, now putting on a paper, on a particular kind of proof, a basic version that you call as a product. Okay, you're not talking about the minimum viability of the product, or that is a different thing. But what exactly, how it looks, अगर application है तो how it looks, अगर machine है तो how it looks, how it appears, what are the intangible tangibility, supporting mechanism and the figures, what are the calculation, क्या principle है, ये सारी चीजें when you are putting on a paper, then the idea grow step by step. Now this is stage where you are putting your idea in a black and white. Okay, what can be a finished product. So ये stage पे आप ये सारी चीजें सोचते हो. एक बार ये हो जाता है, then there is a high time to put your tangible your product in a market. Like get your product to market quickly. एक बार आपका सोच अच्छा है, viability दिख रही है, there are people to support you, now you have the prototype is ready. Now this is a high time to show this first movie. हम प्रीमियर बोलते हैं ना, पिक्चर आने के पहले सब लोग बैठ के उसका रिव्यू देख लेते हैं कि हाउ इट इज देयर, उसमें क्या गलत है, तो उसमें भी अगर कुछ थोड़ा बहुत चेंज करना है, काट कूट करना है तो हो सकता है. So this is stage where you are previewing your product with help of market potentiality. So this is a stage where we understand what exactly minimum viability product, MVP. It's a very good term right now we are using for startup ecosystem. मतलब कस्टमर को अगर छोटा चाहिए तो मेरा बड़ा प्रोडक्ट है तो कैसे कस्टमाइज कर सकता हूँ. In every session I am using this example. मेरा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, but the customer requires this part only. He doesn't require the whole part of my product. Then I will customize little bit more, reduce the amount, and then will give you. So if somebody likes the whole dish to eat, they will enjoy the dish. But somebody likes dal and bhat, so why they will make a cost for the whole dish? So what are this potentiality? What is the minimum viability? ये सारी चीजें in this step hitting the market, इसमें आपको पता चलेगा. तो ये है i2i का 6th stage and very important step. Now coming to the real business per se, when it's a strike, कब कुछ, when somebody are giving money for that, now the payment starts, now the reward starts. So this is a early testing stage. मैंने किसी को डेमो दिया, तो डेमो में मैं क्या एक्सपेक्ट करूंगा, चलो भाई 50% मैं चार्ज करूंगा, बट कीप दिस एज ए डेमो. आई विल आस्क योर रिव्यू एंड प्लीज शो हाउ इट रन्स. अगर आपने रिलेटिव्स को दिया, फ्रेंड्स को दिया, किसी को भी दिया, कोई अच्छे रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट को दिया है या टेस्टिंग लेबोरेटरी को दिया है, सो व्हाट दे विल डू, हाउ इट इज वर्क्स, हाउ द विजुअल ब्रांडिंग विल बी देयर, प्राइसिंग मॉडल. तो was in this stage. So very good, very important. I focus in this 7 step because it's a clicking your product. This is a dry run. देखो हम सीधा लॉन्चिंग पे नहीं चले कि चलो अभी यही प्रोडक्ट है, इसमें कुछ सुधार नहीं आएगा. Yeah, there is a chance to make reviving your product also. This is how we are understanding the market response. Coming to the 8th step of the startup ecosystem, I2I, idea to implementation, that is the level, stage of correction and improvement. Exam, पहले हम शायद अभी तो थोड़े बहुत ट्रेंड चेंज हो चुके हैं, बट अर्लियर वी हैड फर्स्ट टर्म सेकंड टर्म, उसमें फिर वो अगर नहीं आया तो बाद में सॉल्व करने का एक चांस मिलता है, एटीकेटी मिलता है, या कुछ ना कुछ नए तरीके से वी आर गेटिंग इम्प्रूवमेंट कि थोड़ा मेरा मेथड गलत था, मेरा द वे ऑफ रीडिंग अच्छा नहीं था. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ कब आता है? जब आप एग्जाम दोगे तब आता है. एग्जाम का रिजल्ट आए उसके बाद पता चलता है. तो आपका रिजल्ट हो गया, एक प्रोडक्ट आ गया, बाजार में चला है कि नहीं उसको देख के बाद थोड़े बहुत मार्केट में से रिव्यू आए, देन दिस इज स्टेज वेयर यू आर ट्राइंग टू करेक्ट एंड इम्प्रूव योर प्रोडक्ट. फाइन. So here very good 2 terms I would like to share with you. That is user experience, UX, you know these terms, and user interface. So in this stage, अब तक तो यूजर हमारे बीच में नहीं थे, हम कस्टमर सेगमेंट था, मार्केट था, बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बातें थी. बट हियर द यूजर, द रियल कंज्यूमर, जो उपभोक्ता है, उनका फीडबैक आपको आने वाला है. तो अभी उसको आप पूरा उसको समझने का कोशिश करेंगे. What are their experience? देखो मैं खरीदता हूँ, मैंने कोई गेम लिया है, बट आई एम नॉट ए यूजर. आई विल गिव टू माई सन और डॉटर. दे विल यूज द गेम एंड ही विल रिस्पॉन्ड टू मी, and then I will respond to market. So this chain you will have to understand. So this is what this step talks about. So you can read this arrow, continuously improve your offering. आप तो बोलते थे कि मैं तो ये करने वाला हूँ, ये है वो है, लेकिन जरूरत नहीं है तो उसको काट दो. ठीक है, अगर कुछ नया आया है, नया पॉइंट ऐड करने को बोला है कस्टमर ने, तो दिस इज अ चांस, दिस इज अ स्टेप वी हैव टू ऐड एंड डिलीट. Continuously improving your offering, and there is no better way to do that than to listen to what your customers struggle with. आपने कुछ अच्छा डिजाइन बनाया था, लेकिन वो मार्केट में चला नहीं क्योंकि वो कस्टमर को थोड़ा साइज में डिफरेंट था, थोड़ा वेट में डिफरेंट था. तो वेट, साइज, ये सारी चीजें जो है वो लैब में बनाई थी आपने, अपने डिजाइन सॉफ्टवेयर में बनाई थी. जब कस्टमर को पता चला कि इसमें 0.5 अगर कम होता तो दैट वुड बी good for me. So this is a level where we are trying to improve. Now very important 9th stage that talks about growth planning. एक बार सारे रिव्यू आ गए हैं. Now this is a real time how we are launching our product in market. वो चलेगी. हाँ, उसके पहले जो भी कर लिया वो that is we call as a R&D. R&D चलता रहेगा, लेकिन this is a before putting a product in a market. So here you are thinking about what 5 years for me, 3 साल के बाद क्या रहेगा. तो पूरा एक विजन, एक मिशन बनता है कि 15 चाहिए या 20 चाहिए, 200 किलो बनाना है, 500 किलो बनाना है, इतने गेस्ट आए तो इतना बनेगा कि इतना बनेगा. ये सारी चीजें स्ट्रेटेजी आप पहले से बना लेते हैं इन दिस स्टेज, क्योंकि आपका प्रोडक्ट रेडी है, आपको पता है कि इतना कंजम्पशन इतना होने वाला है. But now this stage is very important to weigh out, वे फॉरवर्ड बोलते हैं ना कि रोड मैप बनाने का, बिजनेस प्लान बनाने का, मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी क्या रहेगा, प्राइस मैकेनिज्म. दूसरा कॉम्पिटिटर सोच 7 रुपये में बेचता है तो मैं 10 क्यों लूँ, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंस, प्राइस डिफरेंशिएशन, व्हाट आर द टास्क दैट आई assigning different kind of stroke, that is task and stroke, very important strategy marketing, that is also running here. Or which will be the resources that I will use, resources for branding, advertising, communication. तो वो क्या रहेगा, इसके लिए मेरे को 15 पीस का ऑर्डर आया है तो कितना कैपिटल चाहिए, वर्किंग कैपिटल चाहिए तो बैंक में जाना पड़ेगा या इन्वेस्टर के पास जाने पड़ेगा, क्या पड़ेगा, कहाँ जाना है, क्या करना है, ये सारी चीजें यहीं पे आपको मिलेगा. Now here this time to stretch your goal. यहाँ पे एकदम फिक्स्ड हो जाता है, चलो भाई ये 5 साल में हमको 2025 में इतना इतना करना है, that's finished. Now the SOP is ready. In this stage, your SOP is almost ready. And now here this SOP will convert, large scale. So here there is a very good chance how we are scaling up, expanding and putting a more macro level business. किसी से अगर वेंचर करना है, किसी से अगर टाइप करना है, IPO लाना है या सीरीज ए फंडिंग में जाना है, या मेरे को पैसे चाहिए मेरी प्रोडक्ट रन करने के लिए, तो ये स्टेज है. तो स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस आइडिया जर्मिनेशन, आइडिया स्केलिंग अप. तो आपने देखा कि कितने सारे स्टेप्स इंपॉर्टेंट है जो हमको समझना चाहिए, ये पढ़ना चाहिए. मैं तो ऐसा बोलता हूँ कि अगर अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स तो पहले उसको पढ़ लेते हैं, उसके बाद आइडिया आती है तो कहीं ना कहीं उसको स्क्रैच बना लेते हैं. जर्मिनेशन हो गया, अब उसको कैसे 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 आगे जाना है. सो दिस इज अ कंटिन्यूस कांस्टेंट साइकिल. ये 10th स्टेप होने के बाद आपका एक कंपनी कभी फेल नहीं होगा, क्योंकि फेलियर कहाँ है, वो हर स्टेज में कुछ ना कुछ आ जाता है. कहीं मार्केट रिस्क है, कहीं प्रोडक्ट रिस्क है, कहीं पे बहुत ज़्यादा कंपटीशन है. ये सारी चीज़ें आप एनालाइज कर लेते हैं. सो देयर विल बी there not any kind of disturbance in between your innovation and the market. You will understand how you are putting across. So that's what I would like to present, and then we can also discuss how and what we can do as an ecosystem partner or as an ecosystem learning startup. What is the importance of this i2i? So for me, i2i is not only idea to implementation, but there are a lot of that we have to understand. Yeah, thank you very much. Now I stop here. I can take some question and we can go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, if anybody has any question, they may please write. They may unmute themselves or ask directly, or they may write in the chat box. The questions are welcome. Anybody can raise the questions. Okay, I think. Okay.
Pandya sir, how you check
So
that
I think-
everybody are participating or not? In many webinars, sometimes
sir.
what happen, no, people are just signing in, then mute their audio, video, and then doing their own work. And sometime after the end, अभी 11:15 है तो आके बैठ जाते हैं. So many times I also faced, because questions are coming. That it shows that how interesting it was or not, or we as a speaker also can understand how in further line of another session that we have to improve or not. Yeah.
No, sir, but session was very good. But generally, what we are doing, those who are interested initially we register them. So because of registration, there is some interest from the audience, and only the registered persons will get the link, and they can only join the event. Others can join directly through YouTube. I mean, there are sessions available on YouTube also. So YouTube live event is also there for ADIT and CBM University YouTube live session. So they can also view. They can also view the event. But registered faculties and registered students can directly get a link on Google Meet, so they can join.
Good.
Okay. So indeed, sir, the session was very wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. And we also, thank you for encouraging us to have a session in a more interactive way. So it was indeed a very informative speech for our young innovators who were eager to convert their innovative ideas into the startups. Now I request Professor Devang Shah to propose a vote of thanks. Professor Devang, please.
Thank you, Nitin sir.
Sir, your voice is not much clear. Kindly,
Now I am audible.
I think, sir, still
Is it more clear now?
clear. So you can improve, you can increase your volume or something.
Yes, I try to do it. I hope it is somewhat more clear than earlier. So, on behalf of CVM University, I like to take this opportunity to thank our eminent speaker, Mr. Nitin Macwan sir, Manager CSR and Incubation NESCO Foundation, for edifying us on idea to implementation, I2I, and startups. Sir, your 10 steps regarding generation of idea and scale up will always motivate us and students to work hard in the direction for startups. Once again, I heartily thank you, Nitin Macwan sir. I like to express my gratitude to Engineer Sri Bikubai Patel sir, President CVM University, for their blessings. I like to thank Dr. Natraj sir, Register CVM University, and all other dignitaries of CVM University. I like to thank our beloved Principal sir and Convener, Entrepreneurship and Startup Innovation Cell, ESII, Dr. Vishal Singh sir, for continuously encouraging us to have such wonderful eminent speakers on various topics on entrepreneurship. I like to thank Cluster Coordinator, ESII Cell, Dr. Y.D. Patel sir, for your continuous support and motivation. I like to thank all the principals, head of departments, and faculty members of CVM University. I like to thank technical team from our institute and CVM University for their technical support for live streaming on YouTube. I like to thank all faculty participants, and I also like to thank all my dear student participants for your active participation. Once again, I thank to all who directly and indirectly helped us making this webinar a grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Devang sir, for providing vote of thanks. Mr. Nitin sir has already given his cell number as well as the email ID. So those who are interested, they can directly communicate. Or if you have any query, then we can also communicate with Nitin sir. And whenever there is any help needed, we'll directly surely contact you, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you providing
So
me
here,
opportunity. Yeah, thank you.
thank you, sir. So here we conclude the session.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.